Hi, it's Mike with Thrive, and welcome to February's SEO Performance Report. Today, just as we do every month, we compile several key performance indicators, and we do this to keep an eye and track of our overall campaigns and performance, and also to keep in check with the health of the website. So diving right in, our first key metric that we evaluate is our top 5 keywords. Our top 5 keywords are our top 5 top position rankings within the Google index, and this represents the lion's share of your organic traffic. Looking at our data for February, we finished at 191, so that was an increase from January at 186, and again, that tops every other year. Well, we cleaned this report up. I still have to clean this key up here. I was having some difficulty with the sizing. So I'll have that cleaned up for this month. But again, looking back from 2018, 19, and 2020, surpassing all of those numbers substantially every year. So that's great to see that we're staying on top of that top 5 presence, and we're maintaining our gains for prior months. Let's take a look at what those keywords are, some of the search volume associated with them in our next screen. Okay, I've loaded our keywords and our query report here on the screen. You can also see the search engine result types by the middle icons there, followed by the corresponding position that it's ranking in, the change in 30 days, the amount of competition based on the ad saturation in the space, and then our monthly average volume in search, and then our average cost per click. And then keep in mind, I use the average cost per click just as a relevancy indicator and to see what some of the competition is willing to bid on. Looking a little further, we look at the keywords into 2 segments, one being our branded. So this is going to contain WinSystems, a product, and or location, and any one of those variations. Those are all categorized into our branded keywords. Again, it's very important for your branded to be your branded keywords to be as high up in the ranking as possible. And that has been the case for some time, as we can see indicated here by this WinSystems, just all in lowercase, and maintaining a diverse search engine results from the knowledge panel to our site links and the organic results. And again, that has not really moved. That hasn't moved at all in several months. And this also includes variations, as you see down here, WinSystems PC 104. And then also in the sub, if you click on this, it tells you exactly which page and which product is actually ranking. So, and corresponding position and some movement. So a little bit more granular look at our branded keywords. Again, maintaining our top positions. And then our second segmentation of our keywords is our non-branded, so this wouldn't contain WinSystems at all. And looking at some of the movement, first PC 104 has moved back into our top positions, PC 104, SBC, and other variations as well. Really maintaining all of our top positions here, as you see indicated by all these ones. And then some notable movement, again, PC 104 boards moving 2 spots back to number 1. So that was a welcomed positive change. And then again, a lot of stability as we see here. So stability is also welcomed. Industrial ARM computer moving up 1 spot to number 2. A little bit of movement, but if you look, some of these keywords aren't super relevant, and there's not other than the C flash, which I'm not really keen on. That there's just so much volume there. It is relevant, but again, that is an outlier in terms of what I really focus on. Really looking at single board computers, the variations there, industrial single board computers, SBC, the acronyms, and all of those variations. But again, some really good stability and positive movement there. I don't think we have any other gainers. Oh, we do. Actually, PC 104 again, moving 3 positions and that's with the space, and I have it also tracked without the space. So those two moved in step with each other, both settling at position 4. And then that was it for the positive movement. And then again, majority of our keyword mix from a non-branded basis has really remained stable, as you can see here. We did have some positive movement with PC 104, and that should add to more relevant traffic. Our next key metric is total traffic. Total traffic is measured in sessions, and again, a session is a visit, a visitor that goes to more than one web page within the website. So looking at our data, again, another outstanding record-breaking February with 12,002 sessions on an aggregate basis. The closest was 2020 at 7,330. So you could see the gain and the sustained gain from January into February in terms of overall session traffic. Let's take a little deeper dive into that session traffic. We can look at all the contributing sources and some of the changes that were associated with them in this past month. I've loaded our SEO progress report here in this screenplay. Also keep in mind of the active link within the content. This will redirect to your shared project folder. And from there, you can see all of your historical reports from 2020, and of course, all of your reports for January and February of 2021. Let me know if you have any issues accessing that. Looking at our date range we have set here for year over year. We always like to do that in months that are a little strange, especially February being short. And I actually chopped off a day here on 2020 because this was actually a leap year. So just trying to get apples to apples here. Looking back, some really fantastic news. As anticipated, we knew that all traffic was going to be up. As you can see, 71% looking back from this time last year. And then as you see, the organic traffic was up quite substantially as well. It's 55% increase at 555 and versus the 3571 this time last year. So outstanding gains there. Topping the chart again, the organic channel, followed by our other, which we know to be our Facebook traffic. So that's how it's labeled in this report. And then our direct and then paid search following. Looking at some of our landing pages, we've discussed this bot traffic XYZ. I've deployed our filter the minute I saw this and immediately blocked it out. So moving into March, we will not see this source, if you will. Another thing is I advise, again, never to go to that site because it's completely malicious and harmful. So, and that's the whole trick that they try to do. I know that Google has also worked this month to get all that filtered out on their side. So that was a big help as well. But again, even counting that extra 2,000 sessions in our aggregate report, looking back at our 3 key metrics, we still were up even from last month from 90 to 47. So, even counting this, we had a pretty good month in terms of overall aggregate traffic. But that put aside, looking at some of the other pages, you see single board computers compared to a year ago, up 92% in the overall sessions. So I did want to mention that, but again, we had a lot of gains with that query, single board computers, single board computer, SBC, and all of those variations. And then our specific product, and I know this has been involved in a lot of syndication efforts, up 1,161%. So that's a really significant gain, as you see, with 996 sessions. So outstanding to see that relevant traffic, especially overpowering this. Our fog and edge computing used to produce a lot of the secondary sessions, and and now you see there's some serious competition within the content of the site. So something I like to see, and see these gains for all of our efforts that we've put in over the years to get some of these themes to rank. And our last component of our report is our goals, conversions, and leads. Looking at our year-over-year comparison, we actually did better at 72 goal completions versus 63. And then looking at our specific goal points below, you could see our conditional contact, our thank you, and our click to call header, and within the contact us page to see there. So we have all of our conversion points. Good to see that we outpaced our overall conversions from this time last year. But again, a lower conversion rate, and that's because our conversion data is compiled all together. It's really very hard to split that out. And as you can see, the influx of the additional sessions, from our campaigns really brings this number down. It's not to say that this is bad, but again, I'd like to see this at like 1.25, but I'm going to have to strategize and see if there's a way that I could separate, the session data from computing into our conversion rate. So something to think about that gives a little better gauge just on SEO. I think that's an important factor. This way we're not, white noising our metrics, if you will. So something I'll be in discussion with you about, and getting your thoughts on that as well. And in conclusion, we'll continue to update our qualified lead section over 3 key metrics. As you can see, 72 outpaced 2020 at 64, and then 46 and 33 respectively. So staying on top of the month to month, and again, still flirting with those all times. 85 was our absolute record in 2019 at 85. So again, I'm really trying our hardest to get closed in a little further to that 100 mark, the 120 submission mark. So again, thank you for your attendance, Flay. We really appreciate you. We also really appreciate you guys as clients, and I look forward to our next meeting, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks.